new to the game, huh? So let me guess, you're trying to figure out a way that you're gonna look super cool. Like, guys that don't look at explosions cool. Like, can hit aerials, no problem cool. Well look, listen. I've got the perfect, and I mean the perfect, warm-up and training that the pros don't even want to tell you about. Things that you need to get down before you can get down anything. So we're gonna call this MZ's training thing. Let's get started.
Yeah. So you wanna get good? Man, you so misunderstood. Yeah, so you wanna get good, hit them flip resets, you wanna get up in the air and make them pretty shots, yeah. So listen to MZ, he's gonna teach you how to hit them shots so well. Listen to me. These are some really helpful tips actually, so yeah.
What's going on, guys? It's MZ here. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys a few things that a lot of people don't typically choose to tell anybody because it just doesn't cross their mind as well, but I'm going to teach you today. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go down and we're going to start a private match. A private match is because we can actually do different things with the ball. A lot of people don't use free play as much, but we're going to use this. So we're going to make it unlimited boost, and we're just going to start the game up. So when we're starting the game up, we're going to just take into consideration that this is just a training thing. It's not something that, like, you know, is going to get you mechanically better in a sense of, you know, freestyling or anything like that. If you already know how to do that, this video is obviously not meant for you. But the first thing we're going to do is take a look at our camera settings. I know typically the default camera settings aren't the best. These are the camera settings I use. They're Forky's camera settings. So if you'd like to, just take a picture of it or stop the video. Try these camera settings out. I really suggest using them. If you like your camera settings, cool. Doesn't hurt me. Second thing on the agenda is we're going to get your control down on the ground. So take these four corners of this map and just see it as the ball. So we're going to be locked in as ball cam, and we're going to be actually doing drifts around the ball, just because drifting is a giant asset when it comes to recovering and getting back and moving and just rotating around the map as a whole a lot better. So these four corners just kind of makes like a little box. What we're going to do is we're going to drift around it. I know it's going to be kind of hard to get a continuous like donut as a drift, but if you can get that down and continue doing it, do it for 10 minutes. You know, just get the feel of having actual control with your car, other than just driving around aimlessly. When I first started learning Rocket League and first started trying to figure out mechanics and stuff, I would drift around a lot, just because if you have control of your ball or control of your car on the ground, I mean, you'll rank up so much quicker and so much faster. So once we get that down, what I want you guys to do is go on every four corners of the map, and we're gonna drift up on and down each corner of the map. This is teaching us to use the map as parts of our actual mechanics. Like we can use these pieces of the map, which just seem like nothing, to actually rotate. You're going back for boost, you can rotate back further, you can see what's going on with the ball a little bit better, and just overall teaches you a little bit more about handling that car on the ground, a little bit more with mechanics. But once you get that down, what we're going to do is we're going to take over and we're going to go over to the goal. Alright, now that we feel a little bit more comfortable on the ground, we're going to get into the air a little bit. So come over to the goal line, and we're actually going to jump off from right here. This is going to teach you to feather your boost and stay consistent in the air. That way you can later on, you know, hit aerials, hit air dribbles, all those things that your opponents actually can't do. That will actually make you boost and rank very fast. So this is just a little quick little exercise that I like to tell people to do anytime that they're learning. So just go from goal to goal, feathering that boost, and you're gonna learn feathering without concentrating on feathering, just because you want to get to a certain spot. Once this feels easy enough, what you're gonna want to do is actually go across the map, and you're gonna want to hit the ever-living shit out of that crossbar. So you'll see right here as I jump across, I actually hit that crossbar, just because this is going to teach you pinpoint accuracy when you're in the air. consistently. When that ball is in the air and you can fly and you can stay in the air, it's going to do nothing for you unless you have accuracy and pinpoint accuracy. So do this a few times until this gets super comfortable. Then we're going to kind of go on the advanced mode of the goals. Ah, I see. You've made it to the advanced part of the goals. Well, don't feel too discouraged. This is actually a lot easier than it looks. What you're going to want to do is actually go off, instead of going off just off the ground, you're actually just going to go off each side and off the top. I do a little bit more tornado spinning on that just to show you, but off the side's pretty easy. You just kind of correct yourself, go off, and do the same thing as you do. Keep doing this until it gets super easy. Then we're going to go to pillars. Pillars is the final step to your beginner tour. Let's go. Alright guys, so just like the other thing, we're going to go into a different map this time though. We're going to go to private match, we're going to pick pillars. You're just going to want to make sure that your mutator settings are correct still. Boost amount unlimited. I always put one goal on just because if I want to end it real quick, I can. Save replay, things like that. But what you're going to do is you're going to just spawn in. You're not going to pick a team. You can choose right side or left side, doesn't matter where you start. I typically just choose to use the left side, I don't know why. I think I always choose blue team, so starting off with orange on that left side is something that I like to do. But yeah, what you're going to want to do is you're actually going to go around and do figure eights on this map. If you can take 30 minutes of this and 30 minutes of the other stuff that I taught you before and make that just an hour every single day that you do this, you're going to be diamond level before you know it. The only reason I know that you're going to be diamond level before you know it is because just like in my last video, I had a buddy of mine who does my thumbnails obviously now. His name is Fla, great graphics designer. He started the game a week ago-ish and he's already Plat 3 by just following these steps. He puts in the time, he puts in the effort, and he practices really hard, and he's already Plat 3 within a week. So if you can do this for 2 weeks, just imagine where you'll be at in 2 weeks. Don't let it stress you out. Take your time. And the biggest thing that I can teach you from all of this, not even mechanics or anything like that, is just to be patient, and you'll go really far. I'm glad that you're new. I'm glad that you're starting Rocket League. I'm saying welcome to the community because it's a really nice community. Obviously you're gonna have trolls in every community, but from me to you, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're checking this video out. And if you stayed long enough, definitely let me know in the comments below. It helps me know that I'm doing a good job. And if you have training suggestions too, if you're a higher level too, let me know. Or if you're diamond or champ or grand champ and you've never done this, just try it out and see how it does, how you do. My only thing that I would say to do is after all this, go play one game and tell me that you don't play 100 times better. Just play one game after that. And if you did all of these things correctly, you spent an hour to practice, and you don't play that one game perfectly and way better, then I'm a fraud. You can tell me that. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.
Yo, we confusion with disillusion, trying to make conclusions on the life. But MZ done it right, beatboxing is what the world be. Now they trying to love me, saying everything's a dubsy. Flying off, but I'm taking off. Everybody wanna go, but they making off. Flowing it up and I'm blowing it up and I'm coming down. Yeah, I know enough, never know what I'm doing, I'm coming in now. Flowing it up and I'm bringing it down. Fucking with me and MZ, yo, we coming right around.